Hello students, in this video I have a CBSE class 12 chapter from your book Vistas, Should Wizard Hit Mummy? As I have already made a video of this chapter in which I have discussed the summary. Thereafter I have discussed about the theme and about the author. So if you want to see that video, I can send the link of that video as well. If you need, you will inform me. Now I'm going to explain it line by line. So should wizard hit mummy? As I discussed in summary of this chapter, that this is the story based on child psychology and child imagination. As you know that the children are small kids are very imaginative. They are known for their imagination, and they are known for their imaginary, which is beyond our imagination. Okay, but children needs to be answer also. If the children are curious and they want to know something about this unique world, about anything, we must have patience and answer them. This is the theme. You can say that among few themes, this is also one of the themes that we should not deny to reply the children while they are asking anything because of curiosity. We must answer them decisively, and we should try to satisfy them. Otherwise they will become a depressed child, and in future they will not ask anything to us. So in this chapter there are three main characters. Actually there are two main characters. Jack, he is the father, Joe, a 4 years daughter, and Claire, wife of Mr. Jack and mother of Joe. They have a 2-year son also named Bobby. Jack and Claire. So Joe has a brother also named Bobby. He's 2 years of age, and every Saturday, Jack used to tell her a story. Used to tell his daughter Joe a story that was based basically on an animal named Roger. So here in this every Saturday, actually he used to tell his story on Saturday, but it was a daily practice. But especially on Saturday, he definitely used to tell a story to Joe. So now I will explain it line by line. In the evenings and for Saturday naps, like 2 days, Jack told his daughter Joe a story out of his head. In the evenings, actually it was a practice of all the evenings, every evening, and especially for Saturday evenings. Naps means while Joe goes for sleep, little like today, as it was today Saturday it was. So as Jack used to tell a story on every evening, but especially on Saturdays, as today it is Saturday, Jack told his daughter. So Jack is the name of the father. He's now he's going to tell a story to his 4 years daughter Joe. Why 4 years you will get later on. To his daughter Joe, out of his hand, means his own imaginative story, means the story which he is telling to his daughter, or whatever he is telling to every evenings or on Saturdays, that was his own created story, own imaginated story. This custom began when she was 2, means this custom of telling stories on every evenings and especially on Saturday evening while she went to sleep, this is started 2 years before, but itself now nearly 2 years old. And this practice has become 2 years old. This custom started, this tradition of storytelling started while she was 2 years of age, and this tradition has become 2 years of old. It means while Joe was 2 years of age, the storytelling was started by her father Jack, and now he was telling stories, keep telling stories for last 2 years. Means now Joe has become 4 years of age, and his head felt empty, and because he was telling his own imaginative story for last 2 years, he didn't get his story easily in his mind, because it is not easy to do imagination all the time if you are doing something, especially storytelling, for last 2 years. Each new story was a slight variation of a basic tale, and that's why, because he couldn't find the matter of the story easily, so each new story which Jack develops to tell his daughter Joe, which was a slight variation, little bit of variation of the basic tale. So there was a basic story, and on that basic, you can say that there was a kind of formula, and on that formula he set every day a new story. So basic tale was like that. This is the basic tale which he develops every day, on this base he develops a new story every day, especially on Saturday. This the basic tale is that a small creature, means in every story he says that there was a small creature usually named Roger, and basically in all the stories he named that small creature Roger. For example, suppose that today he is telling about Roger fish, tomorrow he will tell about Roger squirrel. So Roger is common, he will only change the animal species, actually fish, then squirrel, then he will say Roger chipmunk. Chipmunk is a kind of squirrel, you can say. It's a kind of burrowing squirrel which is found mostly in North America and few parts of Asia also. So chipmunk is a kind of animal which is found in North America. It is a kind of a squirrel, but it means its burrows hole to live in it. Had some problem. So in every story he says that there was a Roger fish or Roger squirrel or Roger chipmunk. Then that Roger animal had a problem. It was the common story which he tells in all the stories. Which had a problem is that animal had a problem and went to the wise old owl, and to for the solution of that problem, that animal went to the wise old owl. The owl told him to go to the wizard, and then the owl suggested to go to the magician. This is the basic tale, actually, that in every story he used to tell that there was a Roger named animal, like Roger fish, Roger anything. Suppose that today he told Roger fish, tomorrow he will tell about Roger squirrel. So he said that there was a Roger animal. That animal had a problem and he went to the wise old owl, and the wise owl suggested to go to the wizard, and the wizard performed a magic spell, and the wizard did a magic spell that solved the problem. And because of the magic spell, because of magic, wizard means magician did the magic spell, and because of that magic, that Roger's problem was solved. And then demanding in payment a number of pennies greater than the number that Roger creature had. And then after doing the magic spell, demanding in payment a number of pennies, that wizard started demanding payment. Penny is a kind of you can say currency, it's a kind of coin. So the magician demanded a kind of amount which the Roger creator did not have. Means in all the story it was a basic tale that after doing the magic spell, the magician ask for pennies, money to that animal, that give me money as a fee of my magic spell. But in every story, magician demanded more pennies rather than that animal had. Are you understanding, students? Actually जो मैजिशियन है वो मैजिक स्पेल करने के बाद उस जानवर से पैसे जो मांगता था उस मैजिक स्पेल के बदले फीस अपना, वो फी हमेशा अधिक मांगता था जितना उस रोजर एनिमल के पास पैसे होते थे. मतलब ये हर स्टोरी का यही प्लॉट था. फॉर एग्जांपल वो 7 पेनीज मांग रहा है और उस एनिमल के पास 4 या 5 पेनी ही होंगे, तो मतलब पूरे पैसे उसके पास नहीं होंगे. ये हर स्टोरी में ऐसा ही होता था कि मैजिक स्पेल करने के बाद मैजिशियन पैसे मांगता था उस एनिमल से, और उस एनिमल के पास हर स्टोरी में पैसे कम होते थे. फिर बाकी बच्चे पैसे कैसे अरेंज करता था, ये भी स्टोरी का ही पार्ट है. बट इन द सेम ब्रीथ directing the animal to a place where the extra pennies could be found, but in the same breath means continuous. The magician wizard demanded an amount which was more than the amount the Roger animal had. But in the same breath, means without waiting for that the Roger animal had money or not, magician was already knowing that this animal had not sufficient amount of money which I am demanding from him. So he, in the continuous breath, he continuously without stopping, he spoke continuously to that animal that go to that place. He means the magician also suggested that where that animal could get the extra money. Suppose that उसने 7 pennies का डिमांड किया और एनिमल के पास 5 pennies हैं, तो वो ये भी सजेस्ट कर देता था कि यहाँ पे जाओ, तुमको एक्स्ट्रा 2 pennies मिल जाएंगे और उसे लेकर मुझे दे दो. Extra pennies could be found. So he suggested that where he could find the extra pennies, means remaining amount. Then Roger was so happy, he played many games, and then the Roger animal, because Roger animal's problem was solved, so that Roger animal became very happy. He played games with other animals and went home to his mother just in time to hear the train whistle. And that animal went to his home or returned to his home only at the time when he listened the whistle of the train. that brought his daddy home from Boston, and the train whistle suggested that Roger Animal, that his daddy would have been coming by that train from Boston. Boston is a city name in you know that in America. So Jack described their supper, and thereafter in the story, this is the plot of the story. Jack described their supper, and in the story, finally, the Jack describes to his daughter Jo that the animal family had their supper, means dinner, and the story was over, and the story becomes end. Actually, students, I want to explain it in Hindi. हर कहानी में जो, क्योंकि उसको रोज़ रोज़ कहानी कहना होता था, और रोज़ कहानी कहना बेसिकली सैटरडे को, बट वो एवरीडे का प्रैक्टिस था। रोज़ नई कहानी कहना ये बहुत ही डिफ़िकल्ट बात थी। इसलिए जैक क्या करता था कि एक उसने बेसिक स्टोरी पैटर्न बना लिया था, उसी पे केवल एनिमल का नाम चेंज करके, और पर डे वो एक दूसरी स्टोरी डेवलप कर दिया करता था। जैसे उसने बेसिकली वो एनिमल का नाम रोजर रखता था, और आज जैसे एग्जांपल के तौर पर आज उसने कहा रोजर फिश की स्टोरी, तो कल रोजर स्क्वायरल, बाकी सभी स्टोरी सेम, और सिर्फ एनिमल का नाम चेंज कर देता था। बेसिक स्टोरी क्या थी कि एक रोजर एनिमल था, रोजर नाम का एनिमल कोई भी हो उसमें जोड़ सकते हैं। रोजर नाम का एनिमल, उसको प्रॉब्लम होती थी, वो प्रॉब्लम के सोल्यूशन के लिए वाइज ओल्ड आउल के पास जाता था। आउल उसे सजेस्ट करता था कि विजर्ड के पास जाओ। विजर्ड उसको मैजिक करता था, उस एनिमल के साथ जादू करता था, जिससे उसका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाता था उस रोजर एनिमल का। फिर वो विजर्ड उतने पैसे डिमांड करता था उस एनिमल से जितने उसके पास नहीं होते थे। फिर वो ये भी बता देता था कि एक्स्ट्रा पैसे तुमको कहाँ मिल जाएंगे। इसके बाद वो रोजर एनिमल का कि उसका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया, वो आता था लौट कर अपने फ्रेंड्स, अपने दूसरे बच्चे एनिमल्स के साथ खेलता था। खेलने के बाद शाम को तभी लौट के घर जाता था जब वो बॉस्टन से आने वाली ट्रेन का आवाज़ सुनता था, जिसमें उसके डैडी आने वाले होते थे। ये सब स्टोरी का पार्ट है। फिर जैक अपने डॉटर जो को बताता था कि वो जो एनिमी फैमिली है सब मिलकर के उसके फैमिली मेम्बर्स, पेरेंट्स और सभी लोग सपर लेते थे, डिनर लेते थे, और डिनर लेने के बाद स्टोरी यहाँ ख़त्म हो जाती थी। ये बेसिक स्टोरी है। आज की स्टोरी आप देखिए स्टूडेंट्स। Working his way through this scheme was especially fatiguing on Saturdays. Actually, working on this scheme, through the scheme, you know that what is a scheme is telling a story every day, and getting a new story every day, that was very difficult. Fatiguing, it was very tiring actually, and especially on Saturday. Why it is especially on Saturday? Students, now you know that we work from Monday to Saturday, and we on Saturday evening we become very relaxed because we wait for the Sunday. But as far as Jack is concerned, Jack returns from his work on Saturday. He thought that tomorrow it is Sunday, so he would have been happy, and he thought that he will have some rest, but he was feeling very pressurized even on Saturday evening because he has to tell a story. After finishing his office job, he has to tell a story also to his daughter Jo. That's why. Because Joe never fell asleep in naps anymore, because Jack expected that while Jack returned from his work, Jack expected that Joe would have slept. Means वो wish करता था कि जो सो गई हो, but it did not happen any time. ये कभी नहीं होता था all the time. जो है सोती नहीं थी। उसको ये होता था कि जो सो गई होगी तो कहानी नहीं कहना पड़ेगा, बट वो कभी नहीं सोती थी। And knowing this made the ride seem futile. And Jack, knowing this, made right means pattern, this tradition. It has become a tradition to tell a new story every day, and this practice, that because Jack was knowing this, that he has finished his work in the office, now he is going to home, and even after reaching home he will not get rest because he has to tell a story, and that's why his life became quite futile. Means he was thinking that what kind of problem he has in his life. His life became, you can say, almost charmless, attractionless. The little girl, and now the author says about the little girl, actually Jo, actually not so little anymore, because the bumps of her feet made under the covers were halfway down the bed. Because whenever she slept on the bed, the bumps means the movement, under the seat means you know the चादर जो उड़ते हैं हम, तो लिटिल गर्ल यहाँ बोला जरूर जा रहा है, लेकिन अब ये उतनी लिटिल नहीं है, ये 4 years की हो गई है। और जब ये बेड पे सोती है तो इसका पैर जो है हाफवे, बेड के हाफवे डाउन तक, मतलब आधे बेड तक पहुंच जाता है, लंबी है पूरी, आधे बेड तक पहुंच जाता है। और उसका जो मूवमेंट है वो कैसे पता चलता है कि उसका पैर आधे बेड तक है, क्योंकि वो पैर तो चादर के नीचे होता है। बट जब बम्प्स मीन्स मूवमेंट, वो अपने पैर का जब मूवमेंट करती है तो फिर वहाँ मूवमेंट के पास पैर दिखाई देता है कि इसका पैर आधे बेड तक है। तो उतनी छोटी नहीं, हाँ छोटी जरूर, यहाँ लिटिल गर्ल कह रहा है, बट नॉट सो लिटिल, एक्चुअली नॉट सो लिटिल, not so small kid, she's 4 years. Their big double bed means down the bed, their big double bed that let her be in for naps, and when she was sick means in that big double bed she always used to sleep, and whenever she was sick she used to sleep in that, and her leg reached towards the halfway of that bed, and the bumps means her movements of her legs suggested that her leg was at that point. Had at last arranged herself, and now today it is Saturday, she got arranged herself, she become ready to listen a story. And from the way her fat face deep in the pillow shone in the sunlight, and because it was evening time and still sun was shining towards western direction, because sun was going to sink in the sky now, so, and there was a window near the you can say there was a window near the bed, and through that window sets the sunlight was coming, and that sunlight was falling on her fat face. Fat means plump face, round face. On her face that ray was falling, and her face was sinking into the pillow. It was appearing that, and because of that sun rays, it was appearing as Woodron said, it did not seem fantastic that some magic would occur, and to see the expression of her face, it was quite sure that she was not actually expecting. Shifting through the drawn set means drawn set you can say that there was a window, and on window there was curtains. So curtain has been dragged, and on that dragging portion of the curtain window, that sun ray was entering, and that was falling on her face. Her face was visible, and to see her face, it was quite sure that it was not seeming her. She was thinking that nothing magical would occur. Means she had also become accustomed to listen the same story every day, and today again she is expecting that nothing very fantastic and magical will happen. It means that her उसके पापा जो हैं बहुत ऐसी कोई कहानी नहीं कहने जा रहे हैं जो बहुत ज़्यादा शानदार और बहुत जादुई होगा. कहने का जादुई का मतलब जादू तो इसमें है, लेकिन वो जादू उसको सुनते सुनते लास्ट 2 ईयर्स से आदत पड़ गई है, तो उससे बहुत कुछ मतलब स्पेशल कहानी सुनने की एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं है, जो उसके फेस को देखने से समझ में आ रहा है. एंड शी वुड टेक हर नैप लाइक एन इन्फेंट ऑफ 2, and even she was 4, but she used to sleep just like a 2 years child. Her brother Bobby, as her brother Bobby was 2 years of age, was 2, and already asleep with his bottle, and he was already sleeping beside her on the bed with bottle in his mouth, milk bottle. Jack asked, "Who shall the story be about today?" Now her father Jack asked to Joe Joe. So Joe is asking to Jack, to his daughter, who shall be the story? Who shall the story be about today? Means about which animal should I tell a story today? Means what type of story Joe want to listen? Roger. Joe spoke. Roger. Joe squeezed her eyes. Squeeze means you know that rub her eyes. Shut. Her eyes were closed, and she rubbed her eyes and said, smile in a smiling way, that Roger, father. Means I want to listen a story about Roger. Smile to be thinking. She was thinking. Listen it carefully, students. She smiled to be thinking that she was thinking. It means she smiled to think that her father was asking her. Actually, she never believed that her father may ask her about the story, that what she has to listen. It means that जैक ये सोच के मुस्कुरा रही है, उसे ये लग रहा है कि उसके पापा उससे पूछ रहे हैं, मतलब वो इमेजिनेशन कर रही है, और उस इमेजिनेशन से उसके पापा उससे पूछ रहे हैं, बट एक्चुअली उसके पापा उससे पूछ रहे हैं, यानी उसके फादर उससे कभी पूछते नहीं हैं कि कौन सी स्टोरी तुमको सुना है. तो ये सोच के वो स्माइल कर रही है कि उसके फादर उससे पूछ रहे हैं, और उसे लग रहा है कि वो ऐसा मतलब ये एक तरह का ड्रीम है, जिसमें वो देख रहे हो कि उसके फादर उससे पूछ रहे हैं, पर उसके फादर एक्चुअली यहाँ पे पूछ रहे हैं. Her eyes opened, and then she opened her eyes. Her mother's blue skunk, and her eyes are similar color of as her mother's. Her mother eyes are blue, and her eyes are also blue. Skunk, she said firmly, and she first spoke Roger. Then after squeezing eyes and smiling, she spoke skunk. That father, I want to listen a story about Roger skunk. She said firmly. She said with confidence. A new animal. Now Jack is thinking that it was a new animal. Roger, name was common Roger, but skunk, new animal. They must talk about skunks at nursery school. Now he is thinking that where from his daughter got the name of Roger skunk. Now he is thinking that perhaps she must have listened the name of this animal at her nursery school. Having a fresh hero momentarily stirred Jack to creative enthusiasm, and all of a sudden getting a fresh hero of the story at that particular moment Steed means created. The confidence which was hidden till now by telling the stories for last 2 years. Today he got a new hero, and that was suggested by his daughter. He did not make the special effort to get any kind of resource of the hero. It was provided by Joe. So all of a sudden his creative enthusiasm arose into his mind. All right, he said, okay, daughter. Jack told, all right, daughter. Once upon a time, now he started telling the story. So this is the story he is telling on Saturday to his daughter Joe. Once upon a time in the deep dark woods, he told that once upon a time there was a deep forest, dense forest. There was a small tiny creature by the name of Roger Skunk. There was a small creature living in the forest named Roger Skunk, and he smelled very bad, and that animal smelled very bad. Yes, Joe said, and Joe said, yes, father, yes, animal smelled very bad. She is taking interest in the story. He smelled so bad. Now Jack started continue the story. He told he smelled so bad that none of the other little woodland creatures, that none of the other woodland means forest creatures would play with him. Because of bad smell of Roger Skunk, none of the animals preferred to play with him. Joe looked at him solemnly. Joe was looking very seriously towards her father while he was telling me. She was listening very interestingly. She hadn't foreseen this. Actually, never before it was seen that whenever her father was telling a story, Joe looked so interested. But today she was looking very interested. Foreseen means seen before. Whenever he would go out to play. Now Jack continued with a jest. Jack continued the story with jest means with interest, because Joe was listening carefully. That's why. And he further told, whenever he would go to play, remembering certain humiliations of his own childhood, then while this particular incident of his story Jack is describing, Jack remembered his own certain humiliations of his child age. Actually, whenever we are child, we have some child name also, and our child friends used to call that by that name. Means we have some nickname. People used to tease us while we are child by different names. So that kind of certain humiliations which Jack also faced while he was child, and this animal is facing because of bad smell, and this animal is also a child. So Jack remembered few humiliations of his own childhood age. All of the other teeny animals would cry. Means as soon as this little Roger Skunk went to play with other woodland animals, then they started crying that what they cried, oof, oh, here comes Roger Stinky Skunk. Means they all said that, oh, here arrives the Roger Stinking means bad smelled skunk. They didn't call him only Roger Skunk. They call him Roger Stinky Skunk, means bad smelling skunk. Means as soon as he went to play with other animals, all the other animals, small animals, ran away from him to saying that he was very bad smelled, and they would run away, and then thereafter all the animals ran away, and Roger Skunk would stand there all alone, and thereafter because all the animals ran away, so Roger Skunk became all alone, and two little round tears would fall from his eyes, and then 2 drops of tears fall from his eyes. Means Roger Skunk animal started weeping. The corners of Joe's mouth drooped down, and her lower lip bent forward as he traced with a forefinger along the side of her nose the course of one of Roger Skunk tears. Actually, वहाँ पे रोजर स्कंक एनिमल जो है वो सभी एनिमल्स के भाग जाने के बाद रोने लगता है, और उसकी आंखों से 2 बूंद आंसू एक बूंद दोनों आंखों से गिरते हैं. जो स्टोरी को सुन रही है, और ये स्टोरी सुनने के बाद वो भी अपना मुंह जैसे रोने जैसा बनाती है, और अपना होठ जो है वो नीचे वाला होठ मोड़ करके नीचे की तरफ ले जाती है, जैसे रोते हैं बच्चे, उस तरह का जेस्चर जो भी बना रही है, कहानी सुनते वक्त बना रही है ये. सो जो माउथ ड्रूप डाउन, her mouth drooped down, means she is bending her lower lip forward, and as he traced with a forefinger, and as she is tracing also, means she is making a kind of touch, means वो अपने नाक के साइड का पोर्शन टच कर रही है कि कैसे उसकी आंखों से आंसू गिरे, मतलब वो रोने का जेस्चर बना रही है along the course of one of the Roger Skunk tears, and she is trying to feel that how the tears would have come from the Roger Skunk's eyes. Won't he see the owl? She asked in a high and friendly roughened tone, and all of a sudden, in a little bit of roughened voice, Joe asked to her father that, father, he will not go to see the owl, because in all the stories the story was same. That's why Joe is knowing very well that now this animal had a problem, and he will go to where he will go to the owl. Sitting in the bed beside her, Jack felt the covers tug as her legs swished tensely. Sitting on the bed beside her, Joe was sitting just beside Jack on the bed. Jack felt that the covers were swished gently. मतलब यहाँ पे इस तरह का सेंस है कि जब जो स्टोरी सुन रही है तो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंगली सुन रही है, और वो जैक भी उसी बेड पे बैठा हुआ है, जो भी उसी बेड पे बैठी हुई है। तो जैक को फील हुआ कि जो के लेग्स जो हैं इंटरेस्ट की वजह से काफ़ी तेज़ी से मूवमेंट कर रहे हैं, इसकी वजह से चादर जो थी, सीट जो था, वो थोड़ा थोड़ा सिकुड़ रहा था उसके खिंचाव से, पैर से, मूवमेंट से। उसको से वो फील किया। ही वॉज प्लीज्ड विद दिस। एक्चुअली Jack was very happy with this interest of Joe. He was telling her something true, and Jack felt that perhaps he was telling a true story to her, to his daughter, something she must know, and perhaps he was telling a story which his daughter must know, and had no wish to hurry on. And Joe was in wish to hurry, but Jack was not in wish to hurry. But downstairs the chair escaped. But he was telling the story on the second floor, and on the ground floor he listened that a chair scraped. Someone scraped the chair. मीन्स कुर्सी खींचने की, स्क्रैपिंग करने की आवाज़ आई ग्राउंड फ्लोर पे, और ये फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे ऊपर स्टोरी सुना रहा था अपने डॉटर को. एंड ही रियलाइज ही मस्ट गेट डाउन टू क्लियर पेंट द लिविंग रूम वुड वर्क. एंड वाई द चेयर स्क्रैप्ड? बिकॉज Claire, means wife of Jack and mother of Joe, was doing painting work in the living room on the ground floor, and for that purpose woodwork need to be moved. So woodwork, चेयर भी एक तरह का woodwork है, तो उसको मूवमेंट करके और पेंटिंग का काम कर रही थी क्लेयर, इसकी वजह से चेयर उसने खींचा और वो ड्रैगिंग का साउंड नीचे से सुनाई दिया. Well, he walked along very sadly. Now Jack started his story again, and he told that yes, he means Roger skunk animal. Walked along sadly means he walked very sadly and came to a very big tree and reached to a very big tree. And in the top of the tree, and on the top of the tree, there was an enormous wise old owl. There was a big size old owl was sitting. Joe said, it is a synonym of Joe, daughter. She said, good, yes. Because she knew very well that now the problem of Roger skunk animal would be solved. Mr. Owl, Roger skunk said. Now, Owl is talking to Roger skunk. Okay, Roger skunk said to Mr. Owl, he said, Mr. Owl, all the other little animals run away from me because I smell so bad. Roger skunk is telling now problem to Owl, and he said, and this portion of his story is told by Jack to Joe. He told, Roger skunk told, he described his problem that all the other little animals ran away from him because he smelled so bad. So you do, the owl said. Now owl said, so you do means इस तरह का बिहेवियर तुम्हारे साथ किया जाता है, इतना इतना खराब बिहेवियर, very very bad, it is very very bad. What can I do? Now owl is asking that what can I do? Roger skunk said. Then Roger skunk said, and he cried very hard, and he said that no, it is the statement of Roger skunk. He said that what can I do that my bad smell should convert into a good smell, and saying this, Roger skunk started weeping. Okay students, till this portion I have described in this part of the video. In next part of the video I will describe the further part of this chapter. Thank you.